Hello, that's a tough act to follow, dear Mona. This is a new year, but I thought I'd go reach back in time. This is written July 14th, 2005. It's from between the ears, behind the eyes, and from the heart.
Is that the steel day?
Mona. Shut up. This is called The Kiss. One day, while walking through the park, I came across two lesbians sucking face on a bench. I was immediately impressed by their unflinching determination and found myself first thinking, well, I guess they don't have a place to go. And then realized that I had stopped because I was hypnotized by their unrelenting passion and couldn't take my eyes off of them. It was an awesome demonstration of lust, and their desire seemed unfathomable. As they plunged further into each other's mouths, I felt my own tongue's desire to reach as deep as their mutual need to express the feelings they had for each other. Their desperation was humbling. No fear, total abandon, and as pure a demonstration of love I knew was physically possible, no matter how fleeting it may ultimately prove. Suddenly, I became aware of my voyeurism. Not that I was making a moral judgment or experiencing some sexual titillation, but felt the arid reality within my own life and how sexual passion was a distant memory. How did it come to this? Why was I now on the outside looking in? How I longed to kiss and be kissed like that, floating in the endless intimacy of such wetness, gloriously pushing on and on into the infinite reaches of what we hold most precious. Oneness. I view this kiss the way you might a distant oasis, with its succulent rewards, but more a mirage to this traveler who is so terribly parched in a vast desert of dry pecks and air kisses. This is called distortion. Did you ever notice those of us who are more into distortion? For instance, the ones who get out of the surf and just lay down in the sand with nothing between them and their newly encrusted kink, but the growing passivity of indifference. At least if they would lay down in the wet sand just beyond the surf, too compact to noticeably dislodge, but no. Dry, arid sand crusted all over their backs and their hair. It doesn't faze them. The sand in the car seat that never gets swept away is no different from the sink of dirty dishes that somehow never seems to get washed, the bed that never gets made, or the scattered coffee cups with various residuals of grinds that are strewn all around the way a dog marks his territorial imperative. The encroaching clutter simply gets stepped over. I marvel at all the seating surfaces that can no longer serve as their purpose because something has been tossed there. I don't think the randomness of leaving the lights on in rooms that one doesn't intend to return to, or the toilet that doesn't get flushed, is an act of the absent-minded, but a pathology predicated upon anger and resentment, a total rejection of authority and order. I live in an environment of constant chaos. I wasn't raised that way. And with every attempt of my wishes for any semblance of order and the discipline to keep it in such form in what seems a continuum of psychobabble, I'm accused of OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. Simply put, it's exhausting. Sometimes I even feel as if the clutter is seeping into my mind by osmosis. In my travels, I've witnessed souls who scratch their ass and smell their fingers, as well as those who pick their nose and eat it. I find it impossible to walk anywhere without coming across someone, or more aptly a crowd, who has found it necessary to pierce their bodies and illustrate themselves into the singular identity of the global tattoo artist, proudly wearing their momentary impulse that locks them in time. What is this bloodlust of nihilism? I was taught there is a level of accountability to oneself and those we frequent. Our body, our consciousness, our most precious gift. Sharing is everything. And yet I find myself sinking deeper into the chaos of indifference and self-destruction around me that grows exponentially at an alarming, rapid, devolving rate. Try to find someone who is willing to give service, let alone talk to you civilly. It's as if all hope has but disappeared, and the final vestige of greed and taking care of number one is fueled by fear, and the want of Armageddon. Now, me, mine, fuck you, fuck everybody. No accountability, no responsibility, no humility, no humanity, voyeurism, the unwillingness to take control, the need to be perpetually entertained, the inability to still oneself. The concept of collaboration doesn't even register. It's everyone else's fault. If these nihilists were truly in tune, honest, educated, and with any sense of consequence of action, with proper syntax, they would say, I humbly beg your pardon. Excuse me for encroaching into your awareness. But since I have, would you please be kind enough to excuse me while I continue to fuck myself into total destruction? Or better yet, they would simply disappear, herd themselves like lemmings racing for the sea, and with one big flush, the earth and air could breathe a sigh of relief, cleansed from this nihilist self-indulgence that screams for more and equal time than the contributing nothing to warrant the minimum of an equal voice. Thank you very much. Happy New Year.
The first time they brought us war.
Peace and love.